he never expected Saman get a opportunity to act for both of the strikers. Travel of the reduced ranks of Swedish soccer to the year's Planet Cup has seen him 2 times drag on the amber jersey of his childbirth nation, just 2 after announce his loyalty to a nationality he had never though attended. It is extraordinary but not distinctive. Ex-FIFA CEO Sepp Blatter one day alerted of the risk of naturalized Brazilian invaders filling the teams of some countries. In latter year strikers Diego Costa and Eduardo include controversially provided Spain and Croatia following making double nationalities. This planet is change, migration is change, told FIFA defect CEO Victor Montagliani in deceased 2017. Down there are ethnicity issues how pop up all above the planet, so he's a nice period to include a C at the end. See if down there are solutions, out of suffering the consistency of the play. As countries be more cosmopolite, so, in general, do their soccer teams. Of the 32 sides at Russia 2018, above 9% of players were unborn external of the nation they provided in qualification. While Iran person Morocco in Team B's discovery device, the last start 11 could be done up completely of Europe-born players. Too many decades on of the exploits of France's Bow crew, while a party comprised of players of all above the francophone planet joined a separated nation. The concept of ethnicity in contemporary soccer is as separating and facility as always. Ghoddos, presenting both of Sweden and Iran, it was natural a vision go real. While Sweden officer Jan Andersson came inviting in previous 2017, giver Ghoddos his at first flavor of world soccer in friendlies versus the Elephant Ivory Shore and Slovak. Formally skilled in an eye for purpose, Ghoddos scored in his at first shooting on goal, supporting how shape as he immediately introduced to goals versus Galatasaray, PAOK, Sport Bilbao, Zorya, and though stockpile for his clubhouse's Europe affair. This much stronger the crew we were game versus, the facilitating it was for me to competitive at their standard, says Ghoddos, who hopes to act for of the greater teams in Germany, England, Spain, or Italy a year of currently. Abruptly he was engaging jealous exchange glances of in another place. Ex-stockpile officer Arsene Wenger named him a wonderful gamer both of formally and tactically, in a army of British Prime League sides consisting Western Ham and Leicester according to reports send scouts. They weren't the just ones. Ghoddos' parents hello of the southwest Iran town of Awaz, a reality not lose on Iran lug Carlos Queiroz. The gifted Swedish woman, following all, hadn't yet play a competition world. He was yet acceptable to selector affiliation to Iran, in spite possessing never attended the nation. Queiroz told he was very concerned in me and he very favorite my soccer and how I'm game, says Ghoddos, recall their original phone talk in June 2017. He told how I would be a nice property for the crew. Abruptly the gamer was constrained to come at a judgment he never mind Saman include to do. Did he believe oneself Swedish or Iran? He's a very difficult issue since he's more profound rather than how, says Ghoddos, who acknowledged at the period his loyalties were break 50-50. I loving both of countries, and trust I can present both of, he adds. They gave me the largest concern. I don't aware how to explanation it was just Iran at first, says Ghoddos. They told, thou should go there and act in the playoffs for the Planet Bowl, and I didn't listen whatever of Sweden. As quickly as I selected Iran, it was later how Sweden came. It was a instance of just implementing which you include while he's lost for Andersson, who acknowledged the Swedish Soccer Associate had apparently hoped for a various judgment. As for Ghoddos, the striker is now set to drag on the Whites jersey of Iran at the Russia 2018 Planet Cup following creature mentioned in Queiroz 32-person original team, thing he says is for his largest ambition. Of year he's very big for me, and for my household, says the 24-year-old. I can think how proud they are of me. So I will act for them and for me too much. Possessing submitted a spelled, confirmed query to FIFA, Ghoddos attended Iran for the at first period in September 2017 to accede up in the domestic party following reception his new certificate of the legation. His new teammates welcomed him in outdoor weapon, ensuring him he had done a nice judgment, and he has with play for crew MalmÃ on 7 occasions. Conclusion: the net versus Panama. In Planet Cup team phase fixtures versus Portugal, Morocco and Spain to go, he's not departure to be lightweight, but Ghoddos is sure Iran can springtime a surprise party. Of year I believe how. I include to believe love how, he enthuses. He's love while Östersunds play in the Europa League, each play human beings anticipated us to miss, but instead of we were thought during the crew we can do he, religious in ourselves, he's the identical item in Iran. The Planet Bowl, we include to fair trust in ourselves. I believe he's a nice crew in very nice players, so whatever can occur. We will fair trust in ourselves how he's probable to win all of the games. Off the tilt, the two cultures are noticeably various. As it stands, Iran female are yet not permitted to come soccer stadiums. But Ghoddos has no regrets. I loving both of countries, so it was very specific for me the at first period hauling on the Sweden jacket, and it was the identical item while I put the Iran jacket at, he says. It was very an honor for me how I could present both of countries. It will be a nice opportunity to show which I can do, of year, but how's not why I'm game for Iran. I act for my cardiac and for the banner. How's the sense you get while you act for a domestic crew? He's not how potential to go to undergo, but should Iran and Sweden person every sum at the Planet Bowl, which would be fleeing via his reason in the tube. About, my adrenaline would be so top, laughs Ghoddos. He's mad, but I would loving to act how play. Wilfried Zaha, no pity at all, else gamer in no regrets is Prime League celebrity Wilfried Zaha, although the Chip Castle striker win TB departure to the Planet Bowl. Unborn in Ivorian town of Abidjan, Zaha excited to Thornton Heather in 1997 at age 4 persons in his 8 siblings, honing his eccentric skills in the parks of Moor London. How selection initially emerging to be England, in Zaha presenting the by 19s, in 21s and eventually England's elder party in 2 friendlies. But in November 2016, following 4 persons year out of a hat, at the age of 24 and in the shape of his career, Zaha opted for his nation of childbirth. He was pilloried in the British print for a absence of forbearance, struggle and wish, in ex-protector Danny Mills offering he had undertaken the lightweight stock option and Officer Gareth Southgate interrogative the gamer's intrinsic wish. Zaha, although, fair requested to sense highly regarded. 4 persons year in soccer is a length period, so he's love down, there's no pity at all. No one though mind on me at all. An elephant ivory shore, though although I said them no, they yet had the faith in me and yet requested me since they knew which I could do for the crew. In the wake up of Southgate's comments, Zaha's representatives given a declaration claiming it was his private selection and order as a elder gamer to take the prospect to present his nationality of childbirth and how of his household legacy. It went on to append, its wish or desire should never include been openly surveyed for manufacturing how judgment. Zaha had been individually forced to present the elephants by no some rather than Didier Drogba and publicly relishes the reality how he leftward elephant ivory shore as a no and refundable as a character. Apparently we may not be in the Planet Cup, but he's fair a training trace, says the winger. Of down there, which we requirement to do is fair get superior and with hope try and get in the following a. As for me not game for England, I've got no pity at all. I'm lucky in the judgment I done. Don't he believe he win t yet be support Southgate's men at Russia 2018, although. Yes, why no, exclaims Zaha. I dwell there, I've lived there with I was 4 persons, so why not supporting them? I've got a lot of friends in the crew, so yes I desire them the top. Vincent Kompany, 100% Belgium, 100% Congolese. Time the deep of ability in Belgium's domestic crew is now the jealousy of Europe. Not everyone is aware of the culture and language divides in both of the nation and the crew, wherever several say France, other communicate in Flemish, and not all players are able of insight both of. Capable to say briefly in 5 languages, Vincent Kompany, a other generation migrant, has founded as a lead and uniting strength for both of clubhouse and nation. On Monday, he was mentioned in Belgium's 23-person Planet Cup team in spite collecting up and trauma in a amiable versus Portugal on June 2. The Manchester town protector, unborn to a Congolese dad and Belgium mom in Brussels, believes he's a benefit to be capable present more than rather than one nationality at a period. I'll try to do so in Belgium, and if I do, I expect how a lot of human beings in Congo as so will sense pride of my artistic achievements. A 10 years has gone with Kompany United Town of Hamburg for an unsolved fee believed to be about £7.5 millionth, $10 millionth. Large money stars include Been and Lost, 5 Link include Walked the Touchline, but Kompany has been a continuous fate. Down there's a lot of human beings in Manchester how sense related in Belgium while me and Kevin De Bruyne go of, you aware, he says, showing the capacity turnover of domestic mood. Down there's anything incorrect in how. The clubhouse skipper's woman is a Mancunian, he famous the latter name win in a regional pub and maybe down there's though a illusion of a Manchester emphasis creep in. Is down there a portion of him, yet little, how start to sense British. I begin sensing more than love and British boy, he laughs. See, my guys are British so I include no issue. I love the nation, I love the civilization, I love how I've been acquired there. Yet to say I'm British, I can't rather get the speech out still. But I sense man, yes,